No, you go lay down. Go up to your spot. I see you. You're a good boy. No, go lay down. Relax. No, bud. Go lay down. Good girl, Annie. You're being nice. Good shakes. Okay. So let's see here. Get status. Let's make a new branch. This will be, let's just call it S-Expression. And we'll add, and we'll do a what's up? Yeah, no problem. It is going. Hey, Murph, you stay back, bud. You almost made me spill my coffee. Go lay down. Lay down, Murphy. No, I don't want licked. Stop it. Yes, I see you. Lay down. I've got a very needy golden retriever trying to get my attention. Sir, you're fine. You lay down. I know. You're so worked up. Yes, you're handsome. You're good boys. Say you're good boys. You're such a large dog. It's kind of insane. No, I don't want your paw. Okay. What is your plan here? What's your plan? What's the plan? You go up on the couch? Go on your spot. Come here. Here, how about we get up here and lay down? Come on. Good boy, sit. Oh, gosh. Can you lay down? You were a madman. You're a madman. You're so much energy. Get down. Oh, Lord. Being attacked by the dogs. What is today? Today is hump day. But I don't know why Git's not working, so I think I have to add my SSH key. I don't know why Apple doesn't automatically add my SSH keys or OSX. Yeah, you're right, it's Valentine's Day. I'm running out for flowers and candies and sodas for Mrs. OCaml Man. after stream today. Git commit, say initial commit. Say add serde S-Expression to Doom project. There is too many dogs here right now. Whoever asked that, Van Step. I have 3 dogs, and then we watch other dogs since we both work from home, and they're our friends' dogs in the neighborhood, so we make a couple extra bucks. But yeah, there's a lot of animals here right now. How are the audio levels, by the way, chat? Good? Okay, cool. All right, so let's do a... Dude, chill. Winnie, go get your puppy. Fetch origin main. And let's go ahead and rebase -i main. Cool. What is happening here? Murph, relax. Murphy, go lay down. No, get down. Good Lord. No. No, Bo, get down. No, coming over here is not gonna work either. Lay down, Murphy. No. Yes, I see you. Go lay down. We're done. Murphy. So I think I have something. Drew, I'll check into that here in a second. Let me get commit dash a m. All right, there we go. Now we can go to main. Winnie. Oh my god, these dogs are driving me crazy. What up, Nightshade? What up, Roasted? Get pool origin main. Alright, so we are up to date. So does this have the stuff that Leo was working on? Ref or get log. February 14th. February 12th. Whip, good luck. Let's see here. I got added to an organization. So it should be right there. I wonder if I probably don't have the right origin. Get remote, get URL origin. Oh right, I have a fork. So I have to set my upstream. Get remote, add upstream, and then it'll be GitHub. Just grab this. And I'll make sure that worked. Great, and then I can do fetch upstream main. There we go. Okay, so then I can do a get rebase I upstream slash main. Why didn't that work? All right, so there's that. So we can push this to our repo, and then yeah, we're good. All right, that was annoying. All right, so Drew sent us a gist for bending SSH to our will here. So let's check that out. Oh, you enjoyed the chat with Dave yesterday? I need to watch it back once he posts it. Was it good? Like, I don't know what the impression was. I couldn't keep up with chat while I was talking to him because I was in Streamlabs and it was harder to read chat than Twitch. I had a lot of fun talking with Dave. I know that. That was a fun conversation for me. So if we go to our SSH folder, and then let's go ahead and just docs our private keys on stream. So I have use keychain. I can get rid of this one now. This isn't even important anymore. User get use keychain port 22. What's the port 22 do? Okay, gotcha. It might be something with my work PC. Currently, this has this is imaged with some like admin scripts on it, so I don't know if that's the problem because I've never had this issue before on OS X. And I was managing 2 private keys, one for a personal account and one for a work account, but I am leaving my job on Friday. Well, I guess next Monday technically for a new one. So I get to keep my laptop, but it's gonna get wiped, and it'll be back to stock. Okay, so let's jump back to Serde. And in here, we want to do an OCaml serde JSON cat theme project. Did I do this? I thought I did this yesterday. How's the font size? Are we at 26? We are at 26. Great. Serde S-Expression. So I must have accidentally just lost my work. That's okay. I didn't really do much yesterday. So let's come up here and we're going to go into Doom project and we're going to Winnie. God, these dogs drive me crazy. When Justine's not here, they are extra barky. It drives me up a wall. No, you go lay down, sir. So we have that. And then let's go ahead and do a Dune. And then we'll do a OCaml install. Actually, we should update the git ignore if we already did it in this. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god, 1 second, chat. I'm so sorry. Stop it. All right, we're back. Yeah, okay. So we add that to our git ignore. Let's add that. And then we want to do a OCaml install. We want to get our dev dependencies because I don't think I have those in yet. Great. Okay, maybe I did install them. Oh, we have to kill the video real quick for the screen share. All right, that should fix that problem. Yep, all right, lag is gone. That's so weird. I still don't understand. I wonder if that still happens after I get this laptop reset up. But okay, so got that stuff installed. Let's do an OCaml install dot, and we'll say deps only yes. And then we can go into, we need a serde. In fact, we can do what we did yesterday, right? We'll just copy serde JSON and we'll say, this will be serde S-Expression. Write that. come in here to our Dune file and we'll just replace everything with that, and this will become S-Expression. Do that, and then we need to probably go copy our test too. Where does that live? Oh, it's in the same directory. Duh. Okay. All right. All right, so now we can drop into, no, not serde.json. Did I do this in the wrong directory? No, I didn't. I just didn't rename the files. This will be serde S-Expression, and we'll do the same thing right here. What up, Kyle? Let's do a Dune build. We need a byte string. Do we do this? All right, so that was the only reference. Spices. Is this just not? All right, so is there a specific version of spices we need? I might need to go blow my nose. Holy crap. Hey, look at that guy. Greater than 0.0.2. Will Dune pin to, can we pin to like major or minors or patches? Is that a thing we can do? So did we need spices for serde? So it looks like everything needs it. Or maybe not derive, but normal serde needs it. And then serde S-Expression needs it. How did I lose that from my buffer? What? Oh, it's because I'm deleting this line. Right. All right.
That's hilarious. I did a find and replace on this, and it changed yo JSON to yo S-Expression. So we need Rio. Is Rio published? It's probably a sub package of Riot, maybe. OPM pim Riot, okay. Is this what I want right here? Pin Rio. All right, I need to go blow my nose. Holy crap. Ooh, all right. And then try a Dune build again. All right. Serde, right, because do we not get spices? Okay, we're getting spices. So then in here, we can probably just come into here and this is our test. Let's just comment out this entire file for the time being. And in here, we can let's see here. What's going to be the best way to do this? Maybe we add your JSON back, and just while we are building, just to get rid of some build errors. Deriving serializer. Why would I get that? We need to add quick check. Sorted JSON. We come down here and we can basically copy this. You can say Q check. Warning bio. And we can say do we need the, can't we just do with test? What's the difference with and with test rather than just doing with test? Or can I just add with test here and this will grab us the most recent can't talk. Is it like OPAM install dot with test. Is that how we do this? So we need and with test, and then we give it an atom, or I guess that's a list. Let's go check our QCheck version. Yeah, I agree, Leo. And is it, do we do a Doom, can we get like, can we pass the flags to Doom build? That's not what we wanted. With test. I'm probably gonna stream till like noonish today, Eastern time. Yeah, probably till noon. I saw the McLaren. I didn't see the Mercedes yet, Kyle. You have a link? Both of them are just the Mercedes. I mean, I liked the McLaren. Where's the depends stanza? Am I crazy? Oh, it's package. Depth specification, package version, filter. Here we go. Love that we have a grammar right here. Dep, we get a name. We can give it a filter. So we should be able to just do, according to this, right? I should be able to just do with test. What up, Ethan? Yeah. Which is true to QCheck, right? If we do OCaml install dot is it deps only? Man, I'm gonna need to go get some allergy meds. Good Lord. Yeah, it picked it up as long as I passed the with test flag. It's good. We're getting OPAM 2.3 is getting with dev deps, right? OPAM with dev deps or with dev setup. Right? This is landing in 2.3 in the beta. Where's versions 2. Or I guess 2.2, excuse me. Documentation. I think this points at do we have filters on here? Usage. Filter. Manual. Filters. Yeah, with dev setup. I'm super stoked for that because then we can add like OCaml LSP, OCaml format, and ODoc and UTOP and tag it with dev setup. Thank you for the follow, Caffeine Addiction. Or Caffeine Algorithm. I'm sorry. I'm projecting there. Okay, so let's try building again. So it looks like our only problem is Starfleet then, which Leo says we can comment out this file. What up, Meta? QCheck is not found. Why is QCheck not found? OCaml switch list. I never typed the word switch right. And we're grepping for QCheck. There. Install QCheck. All right. No, it picks up the most recent one, see? I think we're Gucci. Welcome to stream, Grandpa. How was your porridge this morning? Do you sit on your little patio outside your room at the home and listen to the birds start singing? You're still eating it? Yeah, yeah. Those old bones can't take it like they used to. All right, so I think did we just build? Is that what we just did? Let's go. We're building. We got a clean slate. Man, I might need to blow my nose again. What? Yeah, what is the temperature here right now? It's 41 here. Did you know that this used to be orange groves, Dylan? As far as the eye could see. It's too damn bad, Grandpa. All right, great. We're built. So, I'm gonna actually rename this to JSON, and then we're gonna make another serde, and this is gonna be S-Expression.ml, and we're just gonna open those up side by side. Let's get Dune build in watch mode. I will say all the things we just did. Once you get Dune down, it's nice. All right, what are we doing here? What is this? I just say Dune is nice and the LSP starts crapping the bed on me. Classic. Make a liar of me. Oh, wait a second. Don't we have a switch in here? Didn't we make a switch for this directory? I guess we didn't make a switch for this project. Whatever, we can just use our default switch for now. I don't feel like making a switch. To Sand Mountain. Why is this happening? We have YoJSON as a library. Does anyone know why this is happening? Is this happening in my other directories? This is fine. But as soon as I go into serde S-Expression, oh yeah, we're filled with skill issues this morning. Can I come in here and just be like type T and just like be happy about this? If I could type. That's fine. But in here, how do I not even see YoJSON? Oh, I know why. Fixed it. Definitely skill issues. Panini, we were close to that solution. Alright, Dune build in watch mode. Let's split this over. We're gonna come over here and open this up, get rid of that. So we'll say module S-Expression equals struct end, not ned. And we'll say module, I don't even know if we're gonna need a parser because we have, let's wait a second on the parser because we have S-Expression lib and we get a lot. Let's pull up the docs for sexplib 0. And let's say the docs. Well, that's what I'm doing. I need to write a lexer and parser. So you don't want your JSON to parse all the JSON at once. Ah. Right. So we probably need to do the same thing, huh? Because we want to be using our, yeah. All right, so this grammar, that is way bigger of a grammar than I thought it would be for a S-Expression. All right, so I guess we will start with, let's just like build out the same foundation. So let's say we have a module parser is a struct end, and we'll have, let's get a symbol outline. We'll do it this way. And then outside of that, there is a module format. And we get a serializer. And we probably get a deserializer if I had to guess. Yep. And we have a 2-string. And upstring. Great. We'll bring in, we're probably going to want our result binding. It's just a normal symbol outline, or the, not normal, but the symbol outline envim. Yeah, this guy. It's pretty configurable. What? What? Rip? Damn. I mean, I get it. Wonder if anyone has forked. Let's see if there's an issue. No. I'm going to murder these dogs. They get so worked up when Justine's not here. And then the little one, COVID creature, barks. And when COVID creature barks, because he gets triggered by anything, like a freaking leaf hits the window, he's triggered to no end. That sets Winnie off, which sets Belka off, which sets Bodhi off. All right. All right, I'm gonna go get them calmed down again. Belka! Ma'am, you need to go upstairs? You need to go upstairs to stay in the bedroom? You're being bad. Belka. Go upstairs. Upstairs. Come on. You don't need to bark. Go. Go. Belka. Go. One more. Yeah, you come in with me. Now everyone's relaxed. You lay down. Lay down. Come on. Up. Lay down. Good boy. Now. All right. Yeah, small dogs. Baxter has Napoleon syndrome, and he thinks he could fight anything. Yeah, as soon as Murph, I don't want lick butt. I do need to set up a dog cam. There's a bunch of stuff I need. Like, I need to find a weekend where I just like improve my stream. Things like music changing. I don't laugh, I cry. My daughter's Chihuahua is a good alarm system for when people are outside minding their own business. Yeah, exactly, Meta. You feel my pain. I'm sure our neighbors hate us. I need to replace our, I paid a bunch of money to install a fence when we first moved in, but our fence, we have like a black barred fence basically, and like the HOA only lets us have only so many styles, but like since we installed our fence, they approved wooden fences, like nice wooden ones, and one of our neighbors installed like a nice privacy fence And like, dude, I want it so bad because like my dogs are hella friendly. Like they would never hurt or bite anyone or bite another dog or anything like that. They just bark like they're angry and mean. So when people like walk by outside and they're outside, they freaking light up, even though you could walk up to the fence. Here, this is Murph. This is one of our neighbor's dogs that we watch periodically during the week. Come here, Murph. Get up. Here, turn around. You say hi? You say hi? This guy is Murphy. He's one of our neighbor's dogs, and he's one of the biggest golden retrievers I've ever seen in my entire life. Up. Oh, God. I know, you're so excited. You're so excited. You're so excited. I know. Oh, goodness, you're getting the zoomies. You're getting the zoomies. We're doing spins. We're doing spins. We're doing spins, yeah. He's a very good boy. He's goofy, but he's got a smooth brain. Oh, did that feel good? Oh, yeah. Oh, does that feel good? Does the ear rub feel good? Yeah, you good boy. Can you relax for me? Can you relax and lay down? Hmm? You good boy. Alright, we're done. Yeah, so I want to get a privacy fence now, even though I already spent stupid money on installing a fence when I first moved in. It would just be so much nicer because the dogs wouldn't bark as much outside. But maybe once we, maybe if the Triangle Company goes public at some point, and I can retire and stream full time. Yeah, dude. This dog is giant. He's probably the biggest, if not the second biggest golden I've seen. My mom, what's crazy is Winnie, who's my golden. She's the female golden that looks like him, just tiny. So Winnie and Sadie, which is the golden my mom owns, came from the same litter, right? Winnie is a 58-pound golden retriever, right? Sadie, my mom's dog from the same litter, is a 110-pound golden retriever, female, that is not overweight. And she might be bigger than him. Let me see if I can find a picture here, because this is it's funny. Can I do dogs? When you see them side by side, you're like, there's no way they came from the same litter. How about this one? Yeah, okay. Right here. Same litter, same age, roughly 60 pounds, 110 pounds. And they're sisters. And yeah, I think Sadie's probably a little bit bigger than Murphy. No, they're purebred golden retrievers, Badger. The stud, I forget the mom's name, but the stud's name is Sir William Blitz. Isn't it the greatest freaking name of all time? This guy right here. Man, that looks like Winnie so much. Like, look at this dude. This dude is a freaking tank. This guy's only job is to freaking get other dogs pregnant. That dog fucks. Greatest thing ever said on stream. But yeah, dude, he actually looked like Winnie's got a very broad chest, and like the face looks like Winnie too. Proven stud. Wow. That's the funniest thing that's been said in this chat stream. Kyle, we're getting 12 golden retrievers in from Turkey this month, I think. If you and Danny want to adopt another turkey dog. All right. So how does this work? We probably want to start with of string. Leo, would you recommend we work on the serializer or the deserializer first? Oh no, why is Omi at the vet? Panini. Easier to print out the string from data. Okay. So Justine and I volunteer for a golden retriever rescue called News River Golden Retriever Rescue. And we do a bunch of overseas rescues, and specifically, we do a lot from Turkey. So in Turkey, this is wild. In Turkey, golden retrievers are a sign of wealth, but only as puppies. So what happens is wealthy families in Turkey will buy golden retriever puppies as a sign of wealth and social status. And then once they get to like 8 months to a year old, they abandon them like out in the forests or the streets or, you know, wherever. And yeah, so we fly people over to Turkey like once a month and rescue and bring back as many as we can. I want to see if I can find some of the available dogs right now. Zoe is an absolute sweetheart. We have a bunch of, I didn't know this was a thing until I started volunteering with Justine, but we call them Gothic Goldens, but there's golden retrievers with black fur. And they're like beautiful. She's amazing. Yeah, we, oh. So we got our white golden retriever, our English cream. We rescued him from this rescue. Brother. We really do, Nix. Yeah, and they're super cruel to the dogs over there too. It's really fucked up, some of the stuff, some of the stories we've heard. All right, so we're gonna work on the serializer first, I think. Yeah, serializer. Okay, so let's come over here, pop this open, and we're going to say we have an output. So we'll copy this for now, and we'll say type. Right. So I believe the first and rest were the keys, right? So we can probably do something similar, right? But we can actually use some of the language here. It'd be atom and list, right? Yeah, we're not going to get into sad dog stories. We're focusing on the positive, and that's we save dogs and rehome. I don't know, we rehome like 30 dogs a month or something like that. So we make people's lives better, and we make a bunch of dogs better every month. So then we need a state. And this is going to be an S. And this is going to, I don't know what we're going to have on here yet, but this is going to be like our, you're okay, Murph. You're okay. I don't run that operation, no. I just help volunteer with it. Justine's a dog coordinator, so like she's actually part of the organization. I just volunteer and help her out. So when dogs come into the program, somebody from the rescue needs to like get their vet appointment scheduled, help get them to a foster, help find adopters. So Justine like manages that for individual dogs. All right, she's home. What did we do wrong here? W. And this looks like it's going to be to a state. So this is what we call an existential state, right? Next, I put Belka upstairs. She was being out of control.
Out of control.
Yeah.
Ow, Murphy.
Trade just.
Happy Valentine's Day. I got
Thank
you
you.
a coffee.
This is from the. Where's this from?
Smooth Joe's.
Gotcha. Nice.
Bodie got himself stuck up there.
How's he stuck up there? Is he afraid of the gate?
No, he's out. He is.
Oh, is he stuck behind the benches and stuff?
He's stuck behind the bench. He got around it to say hello to me.
And he can't get
And
back.
now he can't get back out and he's barking.
Classic Bodie. Smooth brain.
Wait, so what is Belka doing?
Belka was just barking way too much and getting triggered by everything.
Mm.
And she wouldn't stop.
So she was being fine with Murph?
Oh yeah, everyone was fine with Murph this morning.
Oh, okay.
Winnie actually like wagged, which is
Winnie?
weird.
Were you excited to see him? Oh.
But yeah, Belka and Baxter were building off each other, and then Bodie was getting excited, and I could get Baxter to stop, but I couldn't get Belka to stop. So I said, Belka, you're gonna go upstairs and you're gonna stay in the bedroom.
And Murphy's just hanging out with you?
Oh yeah, Murph's been hanging out with me.
Murphy.
He's my boy.
Murphy.
All right, I need to read what Leo said here. So when you create a state value with S of format kind, we forget what the W was.
Did you get
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Does this make sense for my kind? Thank you for the raid, Glitch Bite. I think you don't need a kind yet. Okay, so we'll get rid of this. Do this. Great. And then we'll just start working through implementing these. I assume there's a serializer. I think you said this yesterday that there's a serializer interface in yeah, here we go. We have a state, we need to implement nest. So let's just go here. So let nest. So we might as well just copy all of these here. Let's yoink these. Are there any extra utility methods in here that we don't need? See you, Glitch Bite.
Hi, did you kill a puppy? Murphy got the zooms.
Oh, Murph got the zoomies in here.
Did he?
Did I look what Nightshade just said?
Yeah.
Nightshade, that was not me for the disclaimer. I stepped away and Justine sat down on stream yesterday and she did it herself.
No. First of all, Dylan gave me his headphones and said I should go be on stream while he does something. Nightshade, I played the long game here. I'm sorry you lost and I won. You thought I had given up? I didn't. Queen of mods. Also, did the dogs eat?
No, I did not feed the dogs.
Yeah, it was not meant to be a sincere apology at all, actually.
Leo timed out Nightshade.
This is why Leo's a mod. It's Shackle straight up. I have no regrets. Winnie, hey, I gotta take that away. Why'd you kill this one? Huh? Why'd you kill this one? You gotta get another one. This one's dead. Do you see all the fluff? Winnie. No. You're done. You're done.
Dylan 2.0 is savage. Lol. So, two-string. Yeah. No, I like the FMT module. I think that'll be useful. Right, okay. And object. So these ones where you no op. Why do these no op? Or just return okay without actually writing anything?
There was something I needed to tell
Is it just so it's like begin object T, right? The name of the key, we end the object key, begin the value. So is it just formality? All right, so we can probably do the same thing, right? Begin list, end list. We might want to match this to our grammar a little bit better, but just for the sake of a simple S-expression, we can do like let begin atom, and we'll do the same thing where it's like write okay, and then we'll say that's not. Okay, so that looks decent. That looks like some decent starting primitives for our formatter. Goodness, Winnie. All right, so serialize a sequence. So what do we do down here? We can probably just open this now. Man, I love Loveless, this band that's playing. It's very good. So we don't have a kind. Thank you for the raid, Dev Dad. Did we get our database migration working? What up, RJ? Sweet. so let's come down here and comment out the rest of these. So what are we saying here? We're taking a sequence, which the sequence is going to, I suppose in serde.json, this is probably an actual sequence type, right? Is elements not a sequence? No, elements is another sequel or sequelizer. Jesus. Thank you for the follow, VR Stan Chev. Appreciate you. So we begin arrays. So we probably want something like that. If size equals 0, then okay. Otherwise, okay. Okay, I see what we're doing here. So we say sequence, serialize elements, serialize. So this is where I would want to do like begin list, right? And then here I would do format dot end list. And in here, I suppose we don't need the state.kind to start. And our state right now just has the format on it. So we don't even need as state, which we probably don't even, do we need the S? Yeah, we do. So if size equals 0, then we return an empty list. I guess, man, in an S-expression, right, we wouldn't even, is that even a valid thing right there in an S-expression? We had the grammar up. List of list grammar. A list grammar can be empty. We have a continuation many. You don't think this grammar is the serializer grammar? List of T. T list. Like that's the grammar, right? That's what an S expression is. We basically have to turn, okay. We have an atom and a string. An atom of a list of atoms or string, or Jesus Christ. We have an atom of a string or a list of S expressions. Yeah. All right, so here we want to say, well, let's go into utop, right? We can test our theory in utop. Let's go into doing utop. Carry on, oh, carry on. Failure. Oh, come on. And we can say, what is it? It's like require. What is the right syntax here to do this? Require S-expression lib. And then we should have S, yeah, okay. So let's make a new S-expression. We'll say let's just open xplib, and then we can say let this S-expression is going to be a list. I don't think we can have an empty list, can we? Because we got to give it either an atom of a string right? Oh, right.
Last thing, and then I'll leave you alone. But you're behind. Anna gave me a Valentine's card.
Oh, wow. I'm going to get you Valentine's stuff.
I'm just saying.
Yo, you're an OG cycle
I
girly?
am an OG cycle
OG
girly.
cycle girly? You got the OG status?
I do. I've been going since they opened. Or like I started a month or so after.
Always showing up with a smile.
It's because I always laugh at her during cycle.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, so you're behind. She gave me candy too. I'm just saying. Just saying. Chat, give him shit.
All right, so this takes a list. So we can just say that, right? And then we can say, does this go to string? To string human, or we can just say to string. So let's say xplib0 dot s-expression dot to string, and then we'll pass in that. And yeah, okay, so we can't have. Confirmed, as Leo said. I mean, Leo's always right, but I wanted to, you know, go through the exercises as if he wasn't here. Okay, that looks good. So let's go highlight the rest of this, and rather than doing a block comment, we are going, what the hell? What do we do? I borked something. We're gonna line comment these so we can work on these one at a time. God dang it. God dang it. I think I need to get a split keyboard. So we don't need to update kind. Serialize element is just going to be if first. So we can do, we could basically say let, we can destructure out our format, and we'll come in here and we'll say fmt.beginatom format in, let star, nope, fmt dot any element may be a list. Oh, right. So how do I check on that? Is this where I need state, right? This is kind of where I need an atom or a list, kind of like how you were doing kinds. Right, because if we looked at what this was before, that's how you were driving this. So I think we want type kind equals atom or list. No? Just this? The kind is just to put a comma between elements. Okay. Undo once. If S the kind is first, okay, else, okay, I see. Yeah, gotcha. So we can do this. And what is the type of self again? I need to go back. I should go back and rewatch my stream from yesterday. Constructor name. So this is where we're converting a unit variant. So self is an opaque type that you need to call. Okay, right, because we're passing continuations around. I remember that. Right, format buff. So it is a unit variant, something like I don't know. Would it just be like this? Or would it be only one? Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, so that seems reasonable. So here we're gonna a tuple variant. So I'm assuming the tuple variant is gonna be like type my variant, and it'll be v of like string, right? Or even like string int. So here we, to convert that to a S-expression, I think it would be, let's say we have like, let my variant, my v equals v foo. And then if we converted that to an S-expression, it would look like probably v and then foo 42. Foo 42. I think that's what we want, right? So this is going to be, we begin a list. And then we say begin atom. And then we need to serialize the objects, which down here, self-size values. And here we say, I guess we don't begin an atom in here, do we? It would, yeah. And then here we would say basically this same line right here. Or hold on here. Begin object key, true. Yeah. Constructor index, constructor name. It's that guy. So we say, well, I guess we could, right? Oh God, the sun is killing me here. We don't, when it, how did you do this in yours? Begin array, begin. You have like this begin object value and object value. We don't need to do that because it's just writing the value. So we can just say write. We don't even need begin atom and end atom. So here we would just say let star equals fmt dot write fmt, and then it'll be the constructor name. So that gives us the v inside a list. So right here, we're now at this, we're right here. I guess I need to use white space anywhere. How do you add white space? Or do you keep it compressed? I actually don't even know if white space is allowed in. Is our S-expression sensitive to white space? I'm assuming they are, right? Because they probably are. So let's go ahead and add a white space to here. Let white space. And down here, we'll say begin list, and then we'll say let star equals fmt.write format. Or I guess we can do fmt.whitespace. I guess we can say that space. And then we'll say this guy right here. Format.atom. Okay. Wait, what's wrong with this? Write takes a buff, which is a string. Ah. Okay, so we've got there, and then we need to essentially say tuple variant. We have no idea how many options can be there. So what do we do in this? We said, I've now made edits to this. So let's just delete this on my end, and let's go look at tuple variant. So we say begin object key. It's the first. we write the constructor name. Yep. We end the object key. We begin an object value, and then we serialize a sequence, which I think that's what we want to do next, right? So we'll say let's start equals serde.serialize, and then will be sequence self size values in, and then that goes up to here, which we begin a list, and then if size equals 0, we just return OK. This will do that. No, because I begin list here, right? In serialized sequence. Pew, 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 pew. This is making sense. I really, really like this, this API. And object value, so we don't have to worry about that because the serialized element. Oh, I wonder if we should if it's first. I wonder if we should update serialized element to do the atom thing. Yeah, inference can always get better over time. You can always finagle that with some MLIs and stuff. Or at least documentation, that ODoc documentation that shows up with the hover type. Yeah. For serialized element, though, would we want it to be like let star equals ser or format dot atom? Oh, right, because it can be a list. We talked about this. Right. So serialize unit variant. Right. So here we can do we can use format dot atom that, right? God, this sun is so annoying. And then that goes into there. That's good. Okay, I think we're good here, right? Great. Excellent. Yeah, maybe we should keep these, honestly. Let me, oh God. Let's just do a fail with to do, comment these, delete this guy. Come on, Copilot. Copilot is freaking dog water sometimes. Grinds my gears. All right, so let's actually make this a little bit nicer. I want to go look up ODoc syntax, and we'll try to keep this really nice as we go along here. For library authors. Okay, actually, we're gonna do this the smart way. Is OpenAI down? write me a guide on authoring ODoc comments. Okay, we'll come back to that in a second. Oh snap, you made it into a toggle bit video? Our boy's famous. So for now, let's come in here and we'll say boom, and this will be type my variant is going to be, let's come up with a theme for this. What would be fun? Let's do Avengers. Or maybe not. What would we do? What's something I'm into that I know really well? What the hell is happening here? This is going to be a bad idea. Can you link the video, Priv, in chat? Yeah, can you drop the link to the YouTube video in chat? I don't know if I like this song. You would... Should we clip that and make that a sound for like when somebody redeems a certain point? What the hell's happening here? Lol. All right, we'll keep that off to the side and play with that later. What is my sound now? My subscription sound is functions describe the world, or is that the follow sound? All right. Write an example using the @example. The fuck just happened there? Can we inline OCaml code, OCaml code blocks in ODoc comments? So in here, we'll just say serializes a variant with a single member. I guess the single constructor might be a better language here. And then we can say error and moderation. Oh God, I've been meaning to check out Perplexity AI because I've seen a lot of streamers and people on Twitter talking about this. Write me a tutorial on using ODoc in OCaml and include how to write examples with OCaml code blocks in ODoc. The fade-in is pretty nice. This isn't quite right, I don't think. Can I do code blocks in ODoc comments? I went to Rust docs. Oh, does that work? That'd be interesting, but I'm not convinced that's correct. When is React Miami? Our tickets already sold out. All right, so Leo was close here. Choose. All right, we'll just keep going for now. All right, we'll fix this up then. Whatever. What is happening here? So we say add example, and then we would be like, boom, boom, and go here, and let's just delete code. And we can say, close that up. And in here we'll say, type, what's something like kind of witty and snarky we could use as an example here? What does the Reason ML docs use as teaching? Animals, of course. Let's just see what that. Okay. Whatever. Rather than wasting time. Yeah. Can you come up with a quick idea, Alice, for a single member variant? Just for like an example. It can be sarcastic or witty or kind of funny. Arch user. We'll change this, but just to get the example out. I guess we can do whatever. We'll just say type unit variant. We'll say single constructor would unit variant would serialize to something like this. All right, I think that's reasonable. Yeah, that's like reasonable to help as we go through here. So it serializes a sequence. This would be like let S-Expression equals, it'd be like list, and that would take that, and then we'd have atom, foo, and we could say bar, atom, bar. The song playing right now is, of course we lost it. It is Dopamine by American Dream Machine and Loveless. Let me grab the link for Apple Music, copy link, throw this in. I really need to add support for Apple Music. I really need to spend some time making my stream a little bit friendlier. One second. I accidentally just killed Apple Music. Let's reopen that. And let's go back to what we were doing. Oh, I don't want to play smooth jazz. I mean, unless we want to listen to smooth jazz. Oh, we're going to listen to Rodeo Ruby Love again. We listened to that yesterday, but I'm on a Rodeo Ruby Love kick. Rodeo, wait, can we just click back? Yeah. Your taste in music is all over the place. I love it. Sounds like I'm in a Barnes & Nobles. Barnes & Nobles have immaculate vibes. All right, Badger? We would go boom. I forgot. I think we would get foo. And then bar. Okay. And we'll write a test for these. Great, that all looks good. And then serialized unit variant, which we covered. And then we have a tuple variant. So we can copy this comment again. What can we do here? Oh yeah. How deep can we take it? Let's come up with tuple variant. And we'll say serializes a variant. This is wrong. A variant constructor that carries no data. Serializes a tuple variant constructor. We'll just call this coordinate. Cool. Why am I so bad at spelling? Spell check can't even figure out what I'm trying to do. Coordinate. Why is this so hard? I'm like having a stroke. Wait, is that right? That looks so wrong right now. Let's just rename this to point. Yep, thank you. I wonder what this would look like if I got rid of this. Not great. I mean, we could remove this from there and we could put it afterwards, right? And this would be point. Do we like it more like this? Or do we like it where this was like a nested comment? Or we could even put it off to the side. Serializes to or we could put it above. I kind of like that. That's not bad, right? Maybe put a space here. Mix this. Or do we put it after? What do we think, chat? Comment above? Okay. Alice has spoken. So we'll do the same thing here. Great. Cool. All right. I like that too. All right. So now we need to serialize a record variant. So let's go ahead and we'll copy the same example, right? So we'll do change this. This will be record variant, and we'll say point of x is an int and y is also an int. And we'll say serializes to, this will probably be x 6 y 9. People that Thank you for the follow in Galago. All right, so here we say we're going to do something super similar here. But if it's something to me. So we have this serde serialized record. So we probably want to do that. Is that what we want? So for serializing a record variant, we say we begin the object. We begin the object key, sure. We write the key out. We end the object key. We begin an object thing. Self. I don't know what this does. End object value. End object list. I guess that's right. I don't know. We'll have to ask Leo when he's back. So I'm assuming the new type then would be like if we did serializes a new type variant constructor, and we would have something like type point equals I don't know, we'll just do a record, right? X is int, Y is also int. And then this will be new type. And then this would be, I'm assuming this is what this is. That's not a capital P though. I wonder if this would end up being something like this. I'm not sure. What would a new type, what is new type in this context? I actually don't know what that means. I guess I could go look at his test, right? So I don't know what you people use new types for, but in Haskell, a new type is just a type with a single constructor with a single argument that has the same exact runtime representation as its underlying type. So for example, new type X, mkx int is just an int at runtime. So that's like what we would use the unboxed attribute for. For Christ's sake, for Christ's sake. So here, I don't fully understand. But I think we can, at least the implementation. So it would like just say, I don't know, something like this, right? So something like this. Hi, DMMR. Honestly curious, what do you think is the best use case for OCaml? Like the intended purpose. I want to explore if it is in my field, but I would like an opinion from someone who uses it. So, fucking pick distribution. So OCaml is a general purpose language, so you can pretty much use it for anything and everything. I think it really shines for things like REST API servers, CLI tools. I think it's a lot of fun to write front-end apps with. We have a compiler that can compile it to JavaScript called Melange. Yeah, I think it's like just all around useful for a lot of things. Compilers especially. Yeah, what kind of stuff do you work on? What's your background? We can talk about it. And here, this would just be serialize. We pass in self, we get rid of this, and self field. Oh God. Self field. Okay. Now we serialize a record. So I guess this would be that. Meta, you don't have a job. What do we see up here for a record variant? Back, do it all over again. I love this song. I'm more front-end focused, but I've been working kind of full stack for 2 years now. Would you consider it more back-end oriented? OCaml really shines at, I think OCaml is really good for back-end work. That being said, we do, like I said, have a really good story for full stack work. So if you work in React, you can use Melange and ReasonML, which ReasonML is just an alternative syntax for OCaml and has JSX built in. So you can effectively, if you're like SSRing React apps, you can write native OCaml in the back end, right? We have an implementation of React in native OCaml, so it's way faster than like SSRing React in Node. And then you can use those same components on the front end using Melange, and yeah, it's really cool. Plus, I think just learning new languages that aren't in paradigms you're used to is just good for learning in your experience and thinking differently. Any reason on Rescript versus Reason ML? I've ended up using Rescript because the syntax feels familiar coming from TypeScript. So I haven't written Rescript, but Reason ML and Rescript are going to feel super, super familiar and similar as far as syntax goes. The difference is the tooling and runtime and ecosystem that both languages kind of live in. So Rescript is like its own language ecosystem runtime, right? ReasonML is OCaml with different syntax. So if you're working with ReasonML, you're going to compile down to the same native code or bytecode or JavaScript as you would with OCaml, where Rescript has its own compiler fork and not fork, but well, I guess yeah, they have forked away from the normal OCaml compiler. It's slowly becoming less compatible, well-typed which, and they're stuck on an old version of the compiler. I don't know what all they've changed in the runtime and all that stuff, or the changes they made to the compiler. I think they might have broke a lot of stuff or compatibility with version 11 that came out, but they also got a lot of really nice features as far as DX goes in version 11 too. That being said, I don't know a ton about Rescript. I'm not as much of I'm not as knowledgeable about Rescript as I am about ReasonML, OCaml, and Melange. I would say that Reason and like Melange is after a similar group as Rescript is, but yeah, I think overall at the moment Rescript is more polished and has a better DX than Melange for people coming straight from TypeScript. Although I personally am trying to change that because you know, I think the Melange team is also trying to improve that. Yeah, I just find a lot of value of being able to interop with the OCaml ecosystem, which Rescript is going to be able to do less and less of over time, and Melange will be able to always do that. So I think just with some time, Melange is going to end up, hopefully, at a similar experience as Rescript. So serialized field. So what are we calling a field? What up, Jesse? Good morning, Ninja. I'm just copying Leo's patterns here. Yeah, I'm just copying Leo's patterns. Yo, Yakins, how are you, my man? How you doing, man? I'm doing well. Thanks, Drake. I really appreciate that, man. So, what are we considering a field? I missed you more. Serialize field. Do we not even have serialized field in here? I'm still running off this MacBook, dude. I have no reason to upgrade. I mean, we've got key lights, we've got a nice webcam. The office is renovated. I think so I'm really just using my MacBook to run OBS and as my mic. And like, I don't know. I feel like my MacBook is an M1 Max. Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to figure out what a field is. It's like, is it the field of a record? Because if it's the field of a record, we want to call, I think we say let star, what is values? This is what I'm confused about. How would a single field have multiple values though? That's what's confusing to me. Like, I don't know if that's a typo. Yeah, I don't know. I got so lucky that this MacBook does an amazing job. One thing I do eventually want to do is I do want to upgrade to a nicer mic, and then I also want to put a keyboard mic here like Aaron Francis does and how Leo does, I think. I don't know if Leo's still doing that. I really don't know what the serialized field's freaking doing. So the name is the key. Begin object value, serialize. I guess values is, I think we just say let star, and then we go format dot atom, and we pass format and we say name in. But atom, what does atom do? Is that gonna, it adds the white space. Yeah, that's what we want. Sure. And then I think we just call to this. I have no idea. I guess we'll find out with test, right? Yeah, this laptop was sent to me by work, and they're letting us keep our laptop since the company's shutting down, which is fucking dope. I mean, the company shutting down is not fucking dope at all because I love my job, but the fact that they're letting us keep our laptops is sweet. In fact, I should have my new work laptop showing up today from Vercel. So we'll get to put my Nix configuration to a test today. Nick's already. Shame you're going to ruin that new laptop so fast. Get out of here. This was half the reason I started learning Nix, is so when I got my Vercel laptop, that I could get my same dev environment up quick. Serializes a records field, I guess. This is my best guess. That's my best guess as to what this is doing. Oh yeah. I get to pick my laptop. I had the choice between different variations of MacBooks, and I'm a sucker for a 14-inch laptop. Like, I think 14 is the perfect size for a laptop. I don't want to go 15 or 16. What are we doing this weekend? I don't know, Davey. You tell me. You want to go to that oyster bar? Let me check with Justine if we have any plans. What are our plans this weekend? If any, might go to the oyster bar with Davey. What day and time would you want to go, Davey? And what's the name of the place again? St. Roche's? Yeah. Oh my God. This looks so good. They have this sweet, like, little rooftop bar, too. This looks so good. Yeah, what day and time do you want to go, Davey? Are you saying go today? I mean, I could technically go today. I don't think I have anything. Sunday. It says they only open 5 through 9, so lunch would be off the table today, and I'm not going for dinner tonight. Saturday hours are 5 p.m. through 10 p.m. I'm down to go for like dinner and drinks tomorrow night. Leo, I had a question about the new type serialization, and I had a type about basically from new type down through here. Did I get these right? So new type would be like this, right? And then record would serialize to this, and then field, I assume that field is a record field. Okay, cool. Then I guessed all of that correctly. And then I think our serializer might be done. So let's, we can write the test for it now. So let's go into our tests. So let's pump open our test over here. Do you have a module for tests? Oh, you do serialize and deserialize. I see. Okay, well, we can start with writing just serialization tests. That's fine. So let's jump down to here. Right, we're not going to have our deserializations working yet. And these are not implemented yet. So what did we do wrong here? Oh, this is a block of a bunch of tests. Okay, I see. So we'll come up and just start writing our own little block for serialization, and then at the end we can uncomment that block and use the existing tests. So let's say let serde S-Expression ser tests equals, and we'll copy the same thing, right? So in fact, we can just do let test is going to take a string, a printy printer, a serializer, a value, and an expected stir. Right? Yes. And then say let actual stir equals match whoa, I didn't know, I've never considered the fact that you could put a block in here like this, because it's just an expression. Yeah. Yeah. Which, I mean, it'd be, I feel like I'd normally write this like something like this. S-Expression. And then we come in here and we'd say, what does the capital S do compared to the lowercase s? it escapes stuff, right? That's what it does, I think. And then that flushes to standard out. And then we say, I don't have of string, right? Because that's the deserialization. Wait, what am I testing here? Now I'm confused. So we're going to take an S-expression and we expect it to equal some string. And our S-expression our actual string, we don't need to match at all. The actual string is just this guy right here. I guess this would be value, right? Or wait. Yeah. So the actual string is just this. I need to just like stop copying and pasting code and think about what I actually want to do. So our actual string is this. And then we want to assert okay. Let's try to keep the this is gonna be Rodeo Ruby Love. In string.equal expected string actual string. Did I have a typo? Actual in, that means that The heck? Yeah, we don't have this stir value right now. I don't know where. Down here we're saying expected. Stir comes from test, so that's the test name, right? In what is happening with my formatting here? Sir value. That's why. Classic to-dos. Can probably copy most of that, minus the kind. So we create state, and then we're gonna go ahead and run serialize. We're gonna give it our buffer in the state, and when we're done, yeah, that totally makes sense. Cool. I really like the design of this. Ah, so that is a result. That's why we did a match in there. Okay, I see. I see what's happening now. Let stir. Let's say this is going to be actual string stir result. Actual stir is going to equal this. Paste that in there. Do that. And insert a toString. Now this is a result, and we can say let's star. Actually, we don't want to match on that, right, though? Quick question. Do software engineers with a college degree look down on self-taught developers? Speaking for myself, no. And if somebody does, they're an elitist asshole and being gatekeepy. And some of the best developers I've worked with have been self-taught. And some of the worst developers I've worked with have come from prestigious universities. I guess we can match on this, right? No, we want... Do we match? I guess we can just match on this actually. This will be okay, actual, and in actual we'll just say, we'll do this, and pop that there, and then we'll return actual. And if we get an error, we'll say, what does an error come out as? Error. And you say format dot ASPrintf %a pp actual. And here I can grab you and yoink you up here. All right, I need new music. A discovery station. Let's try that. Today we are working on writing S-Expression serializers and deserializers for a OCaml library called serde, which is a port of Rust serde. So we get that. This becomes a string. Great. Great. Looks good. Serde, S-Expression does serde test. Keyword okay. Keyword must be a function we made up here. Yeah, look at that. Spices coming in clutch. Else. Where's our else down here? We anchor on that. Where's my type hole? Oh, I see. Because we end up not calling test. I see. Okay. My freaking wrist is bothering me. What do we want to listen to? Let's just shuffle my like songs on Spotify. All right, so now we have our little testing function. So we can say like, let's come over here, close this, and we want to test all these little serialization functions. So let's start by like saying, what would be a good one? Serialized sequence. That's probably a good one, right? And the format down here is that you say test test serialize sequence. And then that is going to take a string, and we'll say foo bar. And then it takes a pretty printer, which, how is that called? What gets passed in as the pretty PP variant? Do we have a PP sequence up here? PP record nested, PP nested option, PP with list, PP with array. I assume that we can use pretty print with list for the sequence. Or pretty print list, I guess. And then it takes our serializer, which, how do they pass that in? Is that just serde? In fact, I should just open up the tests over here. Let's get rid of this block. And let's add an OCaml.warning and ignore unused. And what else we have? 26 and 37. And 33. Great. So down at our test, we then say yeah, I know. I'm just trying to get some feedback on the stuff I wrote. Is that new space ID? No, this is NeoVim, brand VM Bone. And thank you for the follow, Zephonian and Digital Hydra. I missed you a little bit earlier. Oh. Pretty print list, and then we're going to say our serializer is going to be ser.serializer at function. This would be our list in a context, and then it would be sequence. Do you have tests for list in here? List serializer. So maybe we should copy this. And we should throw this up here. And then we can say, we can get rid of this. So what's the difference between pp list and pp with list? pp pretty print is for the with list type. And this actually, oh, I need to go update these pretty printers, don't I? Because this is wrong for S-expressions. No, it's fine. Okay. Oh, okay. So test takes pretty printer. So we got our test name. I'm actually gonna rename this to be test name. Pretty printer or serializer. So there's our pretty printer. There's our serializer. There's our value, which this is wrong, right? This is definitely wrong. Right, this should actually be, or is that wrong? Our value, this should be, I don't need the unit. Oh wait, what is this? So with list, I don't think this is what I want though, right? Is it? Because I want to try to serialize. Don't I want to try to serialize something like atom foo atom bar instead? Isn't that what I want to try to serialize? No. That's internal to the format you want. Okay. I don't see what's wrong here. Test suite only references your format module call right. Can't point at a line. this one right here, actual is already a string there. So I can just return actual, right? Yeah, there we go. So I don't even need this then? Because it is. I mean, I guess I could do no. Yeah, okay. Okay. Right, okay. If you want to get quick feedback, serde S-Expression string. Yeah, I guess that's true. So if we ran this test, would you expect it, we would expect this to work, yeah? What is the command for that? Nick shell -p -- command fish. Okay. Nick's shell dash, or what did I just literally forgot what I was just looking at. Nick's -shell -p. Shell -p jq - command, and it'll be fish. Am I doing it wrong, or is yours the old one? Mine's the old one? Yours is the old one. Okay. All right, so I need to say Nick's packages #JQ. How would I give that a list? Do I just keep going like Nick's packages #node, Nick's packages #OPAM? Like, is that how I would do that? Oh, nifty. Well, I mean, I guess while this is loading, we can go fix that in this, right? So we can we'll just say node shell, and we'll say Nick's shell, and then it's Nick's packages boom, and we'll say node JS21 TypeScript ESLint D prettier D Do I need to add the command at the end, or will it still load me into my default shell? I guess we'll find out, huh? Whoa. Why don't I have any indication? Why don't I have any indication that I'm in a shell? Or like a impure shell? I don't like not knowing. I mean, I got JQ. Isn't there like an environment variable that I can look at to tell if I'm in a Nix shell or something? Yeah, I don't add JQ. So what happens now if I press exit? It drops me out of the shell. Let's go look at the Starship docs. Oh, I bet they just don't have... I'd have to write my own. I bet they're running the old Nix shell command, right? So it looks like it's going to unknown. So let's run that again, right? So if we go echo in Nix shell, it shows nothing. And we're going to match on that. Otherwise, we return nothing. So do we have no way to tell that we're in this Nix shell? That's annoying that it doesn't set that environment variable. Nick, how to know if you're in a Nix shell? I mean, I could always alias Nix shell, right, and just set my own environment variable, and then write, or I could even set in Nix shell to true, or whatever it needs to be. Whatever. I'm not wasting time on this. We're in a Nix shell. It's fine. Yeah. Whatever. We got JQ. So, Dune, I got eval. Serde S-Expression test. Right, that makes sense. Come down here, we'll comment that out. Dune B, Dune test. Ah, interesting. Okay. So, let's v-split this and let's jump over to, that's a %s somewhere. Is it not that? Or is it this? Did I have it right? And this needs to just be lowercase. Well, I would expect the whole, like, I would expect this to be the actual value, right? This is what I would expect it to print out. Why those are two strings. Well, I mean, I guess we could check, right? If we go into utop and we require, doesn't it require X expression lib 0, and then we can say open sxp lib 0 dot s-expression, and we can say no, the whole point is that you never have to think about the internal s-expression format structure. You just give it your own data. Yeah. Okay, so maybe we just like hold our horses here on this, and or at least comment that out, and we just play around in utop. Serde S-Expression dot toString, right? And this is going to take a serializer, which that would be serde dot ser dot list. Is that how that works? And then our value would be, we could just say like atom xp dot atom foo. Oh, that wouldn't be a list though, right? That would be just like an element. Or value. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm so confused. So serializer. Serializer. Like that, Leo? Okay, so the most important thing here is that when you use serde, you know absolutely nothing about the format. You never serialize S-Expression items. You serialize your own OCaml types. You serialize your own OCaml types. Right. Right. I see what we're saying. Right. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Right. I am thinking about this all wrong. All right, right. So then we want to serialize this to again, this is probably why serde.ser.serializer. And is that an interface, or what does that look like? Is that function that takes a context? Right, this is the serializer we want, right? This is going to be... Oh my god. Is this really going to happen right now? All right, so there we have a list serializer, right? Okay. So here, I would pass in my list serializer. And then over here, rather than passing in this thing, I have my keywords, right? Yeah, okay. We're getting closer. I've got the mental model now. That it took me a minute to forget that like we weren't directly serializing S-expressions. We're serializing types to S-expressions. Yeah, that like yeah, okay. That makes way more sense at what I'm trying to actually do here. So this seems to tell me that, which we can now actually write this as a test, right? Because now I get it. Which we're using the same serializer, and this seems weird now that we've got okay, so we're missing, yep, great, okay. I'm on the right path now. We've got it. Where's our serialized atom? So somewhere we're not... This should be... I think I can use serialized atom here, right? And I think... Damn it. That's not quite right. So an atom doesn't always have a space after it. So this is like the kind of thing why you had your first and last stuff in your kind state. So one way we could do this is I mean, the other thing we could do, yeah. So maybe we do want that state. So let's go and copy or do something similar. In fact, we can probably like literally copy the same pattern, right? Because it's like the same idea. Like we have a list, and it can either be the head or the tail. We probably want last rather than... Right. That's another way to think about what I was just trying to talk about. Yeah. If it's first, we write it like that, and then if it's not, we put a space like that. Yeah, okay. And then we have to think about where we get Atom takes, this is going to take kind, and this will be first, this will be that, and this will be kind equals first. I mean, I could probably actually... I probably don't want this in here though, right? I probably want to keep using this. I don't think we need this in sequence. Well, maybe we do. Yeah, we do actually. Now that I think about it, it's the same thing. Listen, I would prefer not to. I hated building my keyboard. I hate lubing switches with an undying passion. Yeah, Justine lubed my switches for me. So how does this, if when we're serializing an element and the state is first. Okay, yeah, this actually makes sense. I got it. I see what we're doing. So here, I almost don't even, this is, yeah, I want a white space helper here. Okay, so then we say we're going to be doing state.kind on the rest. So this needs to know about whether it's first or not. Monitor, I'm not super caught up on monitor stuff, but I use a where is it? How do I get my displays up? Here it is, it's over here. Yeah, I use two 27s. They're basically the same thing. One's just FreeSync and the other one's G-Sync because I bought them at different times and got different deals on them. So I use Dell S27 inch 16DG or the 27 inch 19DG or DGF. They look pretty much identical. One uses NVIDIA technology, the other one uses like an open protocol, I think. It's like a way of handling VSync. Mostly for gaming. Let's actually make this not optional. Does that really, that doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter where the labels come. What is this upset about? First. Since format Atom doesn't need to care about this anymore, I think you can do the kind equal first, then thing inside sequence. Wait, I'm now confused. One, I'm confused about why this isn't working. Or why I'm getting a type error here. First, date.format. Oh, this is a result? What? Oh. So we start a list that prints the outside bracket. We call Atom, pass it the constructor name, and it is the first. So we're gonna be like, yep, it's the first. And we print the constructor name, and we go into sequence. Whoops, how did that happen? We go into sequence. That's not what I wanted. Serialized sequence is here. We say first. We print another list, which makes sense, right? Yeah. Yeah. Where's that tuple variant? Or no. No, yeah, that is right. Okay. Okay. You probably could do that. You would just need to write a bunch of custom parsing for each LSP. It'd be a pain, but I think you could do it probably. Well, like, right, you would need to know your language server's errors, and then you could parse the error message and determine. Oh yeah, for sure. This would not be. I'm talking specifically just like NeoVim. Also, shout out to Ninja. We were hanging out on his stream last night while he was working on the essentials of compilation in Gleam. Super fun to watch. So when we start this, we'll say change around that. That's going to be a state, and we'll say state.kind. This will be a first, and we come down here. First is true. Come down here. This is now state dot, not that. Okay, that works. This serialized record. What is this empty string that gets passed in here? Serialized record, serialized record, serialized record. Record type. Oh, that's like an optional thing, I guess. Okay, either way, that looks fine. Because we go into here. Oh yeah, do you still have that clip, Leo? Let me see if I can find that real quick. It's got to be on his stream. Videos. That's wild. Let me pause the music. Shut the door. Oh, I even have this on. I have on 1.25x. Let me drop this to normal. The beginning's so good. That's wild. Amazing. What? Serialize unit variant. We're getting an A in here. What did I do wrong? Fall back. I went down that serial hole of reading up on RRB vectors and finger trees after you tweeted about it. Ah, right. This is returning a function. So a unit variant is going to be, what do we do here? So here we would say this is a first, and we would say here first is true. State.format. And then we need to say state.kind is rest, right? Do we reset it here or no? Do we even need to reset it? Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, we can actually just yoink this. All right, so is that the only place where we update the rest? Serialized field. Okay, so we need to go fix our this guy down here. Wouldn't we only ever have a first? Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. That checks. That checks. Yeah, that checks. Great. Okay. I still don't. Okay. Serialized sequence. I mean, obviously this is gonna break, but throw a few parens in there. Like anywhere. In our serializer. Yeah. What the hell? I see. Although wouldn't we expect now this is only for strings. The atoms don't need the escaping. Like, this isn't valid S-expression, though. Like, shouldn't we fail? Shouldn't we get an error trying to serialize that? And just be like, yeah, we can't do it. All right, yeah, so let's go into utop and we'll require S-expression lib 0 And then we can do open S-Expression. So we should have toString here, yeah. So toString. Are you actually right? We need ofstring, right? So what is in this library? Do I not get ofstring? Right, okay, sure. So we'll just do like an atom to keep it easy. And then we'll be like, right, something like this. Syntax error. Is that Murph, enough. Okay. Okay, cool. So what you were saying about in here, when we write our atom, can you explain why atom would be fine as a small s? Like, how does it? Foo, 1, 2, 3. Right. Okay. Okay, that checks. All right, so in our test, it's not the right test. Down here, we would end up expecting, I guess we can just do this, right? What? Did I not revert the string? Yeah, okay. Okay. Great. All right, I think I'm going to call it there, chat. It is about noon. I need to go eat some food and take care of some stuff. Ugh. Is there anyone streaming? Leo? Okay, yeah. Leo's getting ready to stream, so we're going to roll right into some more OCaml content. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. Thank you for the new follows. Leo, thank you for the help. Escaping and remembering that we're serializing types and not actually writing the S-Expression serializer ourselves, like, melted my brain earlier. Ooh, Dawn. That looks dope, Nix. All right, Leo is up and running. You're gonna raid into Leo. All right, y'all. I'll see you in Leo's chat. I'll be hanging out.